Wakey wakey, time for Comic-Con! Hey everyone, Stevie here from Spoonful of Nerd. So I just got back from Comic-Con and I had the time of my life. I have so much cool stuff to show you guys, so let's not waste any time and get right into it. So the first place I headed to was the exhibitor hall, and it was incredibly huge. I mean, I expected it to be big, but it was way bigger than I expected. There was more to see and do there than I could have possibly gotten done in a whole weekend, but I tried to do as much as I could. I saw a lot of really cool stuff. I was just in heaven. And of course, there were tons of celebrities. I somehow ended up in the Family Guy panel, even though I don't even know how I did that. I saw the cast of the Vampire Diaries, just signing autographs and stuff. And then weirdly enough, I was just kind of walking around and like George R.R. Martin was right there. And I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? And of course, there were tons of cool collectibles. I saw things that I would just love to have bought, but you know, what are you gonna do with Han Solo and Carbonite? I don't know, like just put them in your wall maybe? I don't know. So I just continued to walk around at that point because I didn't know where I was. I didn't know where I was going. I just knew that I was happy to be there. And isn't it funny how sometimes your feet take you exactly where you need to go? Somehow, on accident, don't know how I got there, couldn't find it again to save my life. I stumbled across the Starburner Awards, which is the big steampunk meetup at Comic-Con. There was tons of awesome people, and you know that I'm super into steampunk. And then right next to that was the Random Renaissance Fair that's at Comic-Con. I know, you're probably thinking, why is there a Renaissance Fair at Comic-Con? My answer is, because there should be. So as you probably saw in some of my other videos, I'm a fencer myself. I did fencing all through high school and college, and this year I worked at the Renaissance Fair. But I met these people, and what's really cool about them is that they do all steel fencing, which means it is real armor, it is real swords. I mean, they're not sharp, but they are heavy, and people get messed up. I was really excited because I heard that they were doing rapier, which everyone tells me I need to learn. And the sport is really, really cool. So you hit from the waist up, and it can either be a poke or a slash with the flat edge of the blade. So not like this, like I'm gonna cut you, but like this. So like I'm slapping you instead of cutting you. So I thought it was really cool to watch, and then sure enough, this chick that was kicking butt like just pulls out two swords, which is totally legal, and I was like, oh my god, why am I not doing this with my life? I need to start doing rapier very, very soon. So after that, then I decided to check out all of the offsite events, and trust me, there was a lot, and I could not get to all of them, but I tried to do the best I could. First place I went, of course, was Nerd HQ. Gotta support Zachary Levi, even though he's married now. Single tier. It's right inside Petco Park, so the field is just right in front of you, and they've got video games to play. After that, I headed to the Gaslamp District, and I checked out the Chuck Jones Gallery, but they had a special How to Train Your Dragon exhibit on Thursday. Fortunately, I missed that, but they still had a lot of pieces there that I could check out. And then I went over to the Interactive Zone, and they had all sorts of stuff over there. Hello Kitty had like an ice cream truck. Sleepy Hollow had Headless Horsemen walking around. There was also a lot of cool cars from Sin City. The Adult Swim Funhouse was back, but this year they also added the Meat Wad Dome, and I was like, what the heck is that? So that was my very, very full day. But you know, get my rave on, so I headed out to the clubs. It was a good day, made some awesome friends. Comic-Con is like the Super Bowl for me. It's my favorite day of the year. I wish every day was more like Comic-Con. The only sad part is that now I have to wait a whole nother year until the next one. Now, some of you might be wondering, Stevie, did you wear a costume? Let me see some pictures of your costume. Well, I did. But I'm not going to show you in this video. I'm actually releasing another video that is all about my Comic-Con costume and how I made it, and it's going to show you how to make it as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And once again, I'm Stevie from Spoonful of Nerd. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.